Hey, champ, I just want to congratulate you on defending the World Heavyweight title at Armageddon. Now, you know what I'm about to ask for, so here goes.
Champ, that was a hell of a match you had at Armageddon. I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, Teddy, if you thought that match was good, how about another champion versus champion match tonight? Except for the title this time.
That's a great idea, Ray. Tonight, the two of you will face off in a ladder match for the Cruiserweight title.
Teddy, I don't think I'm allowed to compete for the Cruiserweight title.
You're right, champ. If you win tonight, Mysterio still keeps the title, okay? Holla, holla, holla.
I don't think Mysterio thinks that's anywhere near as good.
Yeah, well, Teddy Long doesn't make all the rules, Cole. He just got to enforce them.
Hey, player. I hated to have to shoot down Ray Ray like that, and I hope you understand why I did. We just can't have a cruiserweight challenging for the World Heavyweight title. It completely defeats the purpose of weight classes, and besides, we've got plenty of other legitimate contenders. And speaking of that, I'm scheduling you for a couple of matches against The Undertaker and Chris Benoit over the next few weeks to see if we should go for a rematch or give someone else a title match at Royal Rumble. I'll keep you posted, player.
I would have thought that Mysterio would have taken the hint before now. Teddy Long doesn't want a cruiserweight competing for the World Heavyweight title.
I don't think it's that simple, Taz. I think Teddy Long completely respects and values Rey Mysterio as much as anyone else on the Smackdown roster. The problem is his hands seem to be tied due to the rules and regulations of the board of directors, whether he likes it or not. How do you think the champion feels about Mysterio not getting an opportunity to compete for the World Heavyweight title in this matchup, Taz?
Well, it seems like him and Mysterio are kind of tight, so I bet he's sort of relieved. In this business, nothing comes between friends quicker than a title. Plus, let's face it, his championship is not on the line.
But remember, that was Teddy Long's decision, not his. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny San Jose, California. You're not going to believe what we've got for you tonight.
No doubt, Cole, tonight's show's completely off the hook as we do it West Coast style.
You got that right. And so are these San Jose fans. They can't wait to see the Smackdown superstars in action, and neither can I.
And there's the counter, Cole. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
Man, this Rey Mysterio has got tons of flash, no doubt about it. An amazing athlete, Cole. A lot of people think he's real exciting to watch, and I agree with them. But he just doesn't have the pure size to get the job done sometimes.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended. Mysterio's developed a very unique style that makes the most of his natural speed and agility.
Hey, Cole, you know the old expression, right? Speed kills. And in regards to Rey Mysterio, I think too much of a good thing. He might have a little too much speed at times.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time I see him in the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
You know, Cole, people say that Rey Mysterio is just too small or not, big enough to compete and be successful in this business. And that's crazy. Just look at this guy's history.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
This is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole. Talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at, he's going up, and what goes up must come down. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
And what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. I really think he could be a serious contender for the WWE title.
You gotta be kidding me, Cole. I mean, yeah, Rey Mysterio is extremely fun to watch and all, but how is a guy his... If he gets the title, he's going home a champion.
He's going for it. The title is nearly within his grasp.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you got the crowd on your side or against you, it makes a huge difference, believe me.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
He's close enough to the title to see his face in it. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match, when you decide to shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
A Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, is home to Smackdown tonight, and what a show we've got for you.
Without a doubt, Cole, tonight's show is going to be off the charts.
You know it, partner. The Smackdown superstars are ready for action, and I can't wait to get started.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
And you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you gotta do whatever it takes to win. If that means bending the rules a bit, well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect super... Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it. Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost free. There's not a
textbook reversal. Can he follow up? I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long, and the Deadman's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom.
And there's the counter, Cole. These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Ted. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
He's going for the pin, Cole.
The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count. Wow, listen to that chant.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate it.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you?
Benoit's got the crossface locked in. Mysterio's tapping. This one's over.
This match is over. But Benoit's not letting up. Looks like he's giving a little more friendly advice to Mysterio.
Friendly has got nothing to do with it, but the message from Benoit seems clear enough. Don't try getting involved in the World Heavyweight title picture.
Yo, what's up, dog? Good luck tonight against Chris Benoit. My shoulder's still a little sore from when he stretched me out last week. But that's not gonna stop me from making an impact tonight in my match against The Undertaker. I'm gonna prove to Teddy Long that I deserve a World Heavyweight title match, no matter what. I'll talk to you later, man.
A big Smackdown welcome to all our North American fans from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside.
I'm telling you something, Cole. These Canadian fans are just as pumped as the fans in the U.S. This is going to be a great show.
You're absolutely right, Taz. There's no doubt in my mind that the Smackdown superstars are going to give Toronto the show of a lifetime.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
He slipped out of that one. He dodged that bullet. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You'll look.
Oh, my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
He anticipated that move perfectly. I think that if one of these I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question.
This is dumb. Why is he risking everything by going up there?
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of paying customers can't be wrong. This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
3.
Chris Benoit's a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it. I'm telling you. After taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
The smart money never bets against Chris Benoit, Taz. He's got a well-known reputation for coming at. I don't know if this is such a good move. Oh, my! Someone's getting a taste of their own finishing move.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. He's going for the pin. Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you say, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved
last ride.
There's the pinfall. It's over. A classy move there by Mysterio.
Whoa, Taker just dissed Mysterio big time.
Oh my God, Mysterio's lost his mind. He's attacking The Undertaker with everything he's got.
Everything's not enough. Get out of there, Ray.
I'm not sure what to make of all this, Taz, but one thing is for sure. I don't think this is something the dead man's going to forget or forgive anytime soon.
From Raleigh, North.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming to you tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
And they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Amigo.
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the Smackdown superstars will speak much louder than words.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. I'm afraid he's going to hurt himself if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Keep it up. Great
reversal.
This has been a great match so far, and I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little...
Nice reversal. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not gonna hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Jeez, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
I said exasperate. Not, oh, never mind.
Chris Benoit's a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it, I'm telling you. But after taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
The smart money never bets against Chris Benoit. He's got a well-earned reputation for coming out ahead in just about any encounter. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, watch it. He reversed it. That was a textbook reversal.
He anticipated that move perfectly. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
And there's the counter, Cole.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not.
And there's the reversal.
The thing you got to remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool, and keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man, Taz. Surely you can't forget about that.
Oh, you see, that's the other 50%, Cole. Good luck with that, if you know what I'm saying. And by the way, let me ask you a question. You call me Shirley?
Rey Mysterio is so exciting to watch in action. He's so fast, so agile, so talented. I really think he could be a serious contender for the WWE title.
You gotta be kidding me, Cole. I mean, yeah, Rey Mysterio's extremely fun to watch and all, but how is a guy his size gonna win a WWE title? Get real!
Come on, Taz. You of all people should know that size isn't everything. You're a former ECW champion, aren't you?
You damn skippy hippie, I sure am, but you know what? It's not about me, it's about Rey Mysterio, and between Rey and myself, we're two different types of animals. And by the way, Cole, just because I'm not 7 feet tall, don't mean I can't kick your ass. Trust me. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from Smackdown. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the competition on Raw isn't exactly impressive, and I think Benoit might have gotten a little rusty.
What are you talking about? If anything, Benoit's become more impressive.
That's not where you want to be when you fight this guy.
And that's why 619.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out.
He's going for the pin.
You almost got the 3 right there. Cole. This could be three right here.
Taker still wants payback on Mysterio.
Taker almost took Ray's head off.
Not again. Taker is setting Mysterio up for the kill.
Whoa! Did he just counter with that headbutt to the groin?
My God!
What the? And a 619 to the champ.
I don't believe it. The speed of Rey Mysterio has left him the only superstar standing.
Teddy, hey, I know you got a triple threat title match this Sunday, dog. Well, I just took out all three guys in it, so I demand you make it a fatal four-way.
Mysterio just sent a huge message.
Ray looks like world heavyweight title material right about now.